And while you're driving the front of the bus, it's important to remember where the back of the bus is as well. This is quite a bit longer than the overhang on the transit bus. That means it's going to swing further over the line. Tail swing refers to how far the back end of the bus swings out in the opposite direction of your turn.
Making turns in a school bus is a maneuver that needs to be thoroughly practiced for it to be performed safely. Sure, once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. However, there are several issues to be aware of each time you are approaching or making a turn. And one of the most important parts of the bus to pay attention to while making these maneuvers is the back end of the bus. Tail swing occurs when the movement of the rear portion of the vehicle swings in the opposite direction of the front end while the front end turns. So if you are making a right turn with the school bus, the tail swing of the bus would swing to the left. When making a left turn, the tail swing of the bus would swing to the right. Easy enough, right? Well, not really. Even veteran drivers have clipped a sign, rolled a curb, or rubbed a vehicle with the tail end of their bus. We are not immune from mistakes. However, by knowing your bus and paying extra attention on approach and through a turn, the chances of running into problem objects with the tail end of the bus will be significantly reduced. This video is going to go over several practices and demonstrations for understanding and applying tail swing safety. The video will also cover field exercises and even focus on demonstrations of tail swing when exiting bus stalls. Our guide throughout the video will be Martin Ward, CEO of Mid-Placer Transportation Agency. He will be guiding Leslie Harrison, a school bus driver, on many training techniques that can be applied to understand the effects that tail swing has, as well as the length of the tail swing on different styles of buses. Let's get started by going over the characteristics of the bus that determine its tail swing, why it is important to understand, and introduce training practices for determining the length of the tail swing while making a turn. Tail swing collisions while making turns are among the most common types of accidents in a school bus. Most of the accidents are minor and usually involve the tail end of the bus colliding into something small, such as a mailbox or stop sign. However, these accidents can also involve pedestrians and bicyclists. So why is it so different to make a turn in a school bus as opposed to a typical automobile? The answer to that is that it is fairly simple to make a turn in a passenger car without hitting anything. With a vehicle as long as a school bus, you must allow enough room for both the front and rear wheels to complete the turn. There are several factors that play into the tail swing of a school bus. This includes the length and width of the bus, problem objects presented at a turn, and the distance between the rear axle and bumper.